GNA is 31 years, and this is our first conference.
Hi, welcome to the channel. It's Saturday, the 8th of March 2025, and I'm heading towards North London to attend the Ghana Nurses Association UK's first ever conference in 31 years of its existence. I'm traveling by train, and guess who I met? I met a nurse from Tibet. Yes, a Tibetan nurse who is also attending the conference. There she is. One thing I'm looking forward to is hearing the stories of all the chief nurses, the senior nurses, especially those from the Black and ethnic minority groups who are in key positions in the NHS. Meet Miss Joyce Mensah, MC par excellence, who handled the program for the day beautifully.
Hello everyone. To our visitors this afternoon or this morning, when we say we care, we say we care. We care. We care. So for just the next few hours, all of us are GNA members. So let's try that again. We care. We care. Good.
The chairperson for GNA, Mrs. Josephina Abebio, gave the welcome address, which was followed by a speech by Mrs. Mary Owusu, patron of GNA.
Distinguished guests, esteemed members, respected speakers, friends of GNA. Since its founding in 1993, GNA UK has evolved and now a charitable incorporated organization. GNA UK has been a beacon of excellence, advocacy, and unwavering commitment to the advancement of Ghanaian nurses and midwives and health visitors in the United Kingdom. While we take pride in our contributions to professional development, education, and global health initiative, it is important to remember that our association was built on the fundamental principle of welfare support by 5 Ghanaian registered nurses in UK. GNA UK remains deeply committed to the health and well-being of its members, families, both in the UK and in Ghana. Our welfare initiatives are a pillar of our work, offering financial support, bereavement assistance, and a strong community of care to members in need. Through our Ghana Support Group, we extend this welfare network to our members in Ghana, ensuring that no member feels isolated during lifetime challenges. We are not just a professional network. We are a family that supports one another in times of need. Here in the UK, we have been doing a lot to Ghana and to United Kingdom here, but I just mentioned a few. Collaboration with the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Ghana through Global Health Partnership, formerly TED project, to bridge the knowledge gap between GNA UK and nurses in Ghana through online workshop. This initiative showcased the power of collaboration, technology, and professional development. Integration of pastoral care for international educated nurses and midwives, and supporting them with career guidance, mentorship, coaching, and nurturing. Community health initiatives, such as our health promotion events focusing on diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, mental health, cancer awareness, and other long-term conditions, which GNA UK members, we hold these forums in churches and community centers. Scholarship programs. GNA UK sponsored a girl from underprivileged background in Ghana, and she's completed her midwifery. And this has brought up Founders Award from GNA UK, and our first beneficiary is in nursing. And this award is going to go around the 16 regions of Ghana every year we'll be sponsoring a young adult to take nursing or midwifery course. Engagement with national and international organizations, including participation in the Commonwealth Nurses and Midwives 6th Annual Conference in Malta, Florence Nightingale Foundation Annual Global Conference in London, collaboration with Diaspora nurses leaders for networking and sharing knowledge and expertise, and also joining in the Ghanaian Diaspora Nursing Alliance Conference in Accra. Welfare and bereavement support, ensuring that our members receive assistance and care they need during difficult times. Strengthening the sector leaders which supports the members closely. And also the digital transformation, GNA UK going digital. These achievements reinforce the mission not only to develop and uplift members professionally, but also to support the well-being holistically. A call to action.
Empower the next generation of healthcare professionals to carry forward our legacy of excellence and sustainability. In conclusion, I urge each one of us to embrace our roles as catalysts for sustainable change. Let us continue to unite, collaborate, and innovate, ensuring that our contributions as diaspora nurses and midwives leave an indelible mark on health and social care systems worldwide.
This was followed by individual guest speaker stories, life stories, career development journeys, the lessons learned. There was so much to learn and so much to take away. And also the panel discussions that followed was very insightful. It came from different perspectives, from different countries, different migrant experiences.
You're meant to look in the eye of the person you're speaking to. If you look down, you have no confidence. But from where I came from, you look at someone in the eye. In fact, I'm going to do back. Yes. So it took me a while, but that will mean you're disrespectful. But I had to learn to look in the eye and show that you're confident.
And the thing about it to remember is that often what sticks in our minds are the things the negative things that people say, and not all of the good things. So I think I would also say to people, there will be the odd things people say that won't be kind, but you should remember the good things as well that people also say. They often are drowned out by the odd bad comment that you might receive in your career.
Like, if someone can actually show the way to open that door, and we always keep on saying, break the barriers, then we are on a good path to actually help each other. What we've done in the PNA UK, or the Philippine Nursing Association UK, same as what Ghana Nursing Association UK have delivered about preceptorship, about pastoral care. We are now going on a different kind of like space where our aim now is to kind of like provide leadership master classes in our association. Not only focusing on pastoral care now, but rather what are the things that we can prepare our 6th, our 7th, and 8th to kind of like start applying to new roles.
How can diaspora nursing and midwifery staff contribute to sustainability beyond healthcare in communities or education settings?
Thank you for your question. Sustainability is everybody's business. And as nurses and midwives from the diaspora, we've got a wealth of knowledge and experience. Because with my role, working with internationally educated midwives, currently I have about 22 of them, there is so much information they give, there is so much knowledge that they carry. Most of the time, they feel, oh, we just entered a new country, we don't know much. But with the advice, encouragement, and
empowerment, they come out with their knowledge. Working outside the NHS, diaspora nurses and midwives can help a lot in social sustainability. For instance, going out in community, we put them out to community to work. There are certain setups in terms of the churches, the mosques, and other areas. We go out to give health education. This wasn't part of their curriculum. However, because of social enterprises and how we need to support people out there, we engage them in doing that. Now we realize that the NHS is moving away from more of treating diseases. We're now talking about preventative measures. So when they are out there talking about disease processes, signs and symptoms that people in the community will be aware of, in doing that, when they are able to know this in terms of their empowerment, they are able to take responsibility or ownership of their own illnesses, and this will empower them to seek services or help to prevent complications.
I'm going to be sharing from this perspective that midwives, nurses from all the various countries, we are like reservoirs of knowledge and experience. And sometimes outside of the workplace, it's very important to get involved with your professional association or your trade union. So within the association, one of the pillars is education. You know, education is vital, and it's the dissemination of this information that really makes a difference. Now, for example, when I came to Countess of Chester in November 2022, because I am from Jamaica, and for some reason, some persons just associate Jamaica with marijuana usage. It was assumed that I'm a marijuana user. I could have taken deep offense to that. But what I did, I said, come on, let me use this opportunity to tell you about the medicinal usage of marijuana.
Diaspora nurses can effectively transfer knowledge, skills, and best practice between the UK and their countries of origin. And what role does your association in particular play in facilitating this exchange?
Nurses are coming over from their home countries with masters. They're doing teaching programs. They're doing lots of stuff at high levels in their own country. They come over here and they're treated like a band two. And to get up from that band two takes time. And I know nurses that have been a band 5 for 20 years. And that's not right. Or they're just doing agency, because we've talked before that they're sending money back home and forgetting to look after themselves. We've talked today already about coaching, mentoring, and guiding people about what it's like to be here. A lot of girls who do get here and have had their masters have managers who do not acknowledge, even when they've got their kin, the stuff they've done at home. And they say, but it's different back there. No, education is education, wherever it is. So it's encouraging them to get on the leadership programs that are here and ticking the boxes. And it's so hard that you have to come over and tick the boxes to get where you need to go. If you do it quickly, you get progression earlier and more.
Mental health is a critical issue in nursing and midwifery. How can diaspora nurses strike a balance between maintaining their mental well-being while managing the pressures of both their professional roles and their identity within a diaspora community?
It starts from home. If you can't give what you don't have. Okay? We all talk about love. We all talk about unity. But if you don't have it in you, you can't give something that you don't have. So I think it starts with self. How do we balance the life, which is what Irene's question was.
Well, somebody said, we work all our money here and we send it back home. We do a lot of bank and agency. We work 7 hours a week, a day, 7 days a week. And all the money is going back home. So we don't look after ourselves. So how do you balance your life? So you have a system where there is struggle around equality, around I also need to develop as a person. But if you don't look after yourself, if you're not thinking about, rather than working 7 days a week, sending money home, I need to better myself. Because if you, as that main engine or that power in the house or in the family, if you're not healthy and if you're not strong, well, there won't be any money going back home, or there will be nobody looking after your family. So in terms of balancing that, I'll urge every single one of us that it starts with you. It starts with you. Nobody is indispensable. For us to be recognized, to be at that table, have the same professional equality, we need to push ourselves up. We need to face the reality. We cannot continue to work day in, day out, building big mansions back home, sending money back home. And the truth is, most of us, by the time you even retire, well, you'll be lucky if you don't have knee problem or leg problem, arm problem or something. So let's face it. So, to try and balance that, please, it starts with us, okay? It starts with you, the individual, before actually thinking about the system.
It's now time for a break, or should I say, a dance. People were really getting into the groove, but unfortunately, we had to get back to business.
Line to nursing councils, which gives access to every nurse in the country, access to free accredited digital health training. So we never create the content in the house. We believe there's too much replication out there in the NGO space. So what we do is we work with partners. So we work with NGOs like WHO.
We then had the current president of the Royal College of Nursing, Bijoy Sebastian, share his personal story and highlighted the need to be seen and heard.
But today, I'm really happy to see that you all can hear and see me.
We also had online presentations from Akosua Nyanin, Deputy Chief Officer NHS England, and Mrs. Philomena Woolley, Registrar NMC Ghana. Moses, an internationally educated nurse, shared his story about the support he received from the pastoral care team of GNA.
When it comes to our career advancement and then mentorship, this is where I didn't joke with. Having Mama Martha here as my mentor, I call her every now and then, and she answers the call anytime I call. It's not just that I want to talk, but I've realized it's very difficult for our colleagues to adjust into the system based on our culture and the differences we have. Why? Because we don't feel like I can go to an elder person to share my problems.
The future of technology and its impact on nursing practice cannot be overemphasized. IT consultant Mr. George Noilate took us through some recent developments in tech.
And beyond the fear, it's about getting yourself with a competitive edge. Because if you don't have it, some people say, oh, I'm going to lose my job. The point is that you will lose your job if you do not learn how to use these tools, because they are not leaving us. And this takes me to, should I touch on that word? AI.
Go on.
What is AI? So we all know about it. Okay? Artificial intelligence, that AI stuff has been around for a long time. Okay? AI in itself is not what we think it is. It's like a subject. Okay, like you learn biology, you learn physics. That's what artificial intelligence is. But within that, you then have things like machine learning, and you have all sort of things that we tend to tap into. If you have a tool that will be able to analyze the data based on historic information, every day they see a pattern, and it's able to use that pattern to give you some prediction, why not?
How can such a conference be complete without music and a dance?
1, 2, 3, here we go. Keep on bouncing. After a count of 4, you bring it back to your chest. Whilst you are bouncing, wait. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Here we go. Now follow me. Follow me. We are going to do the same revenge to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now with the right. After count of 4, stand up. 1, 2, 3, here we go.
This is our first conference of the year, and it's lovely. It's been so brilliant. Happy to be here and happy to see everybody.
The conference has been very inspiring, educative. I think we're going to take a lot away from here. I'm very impressed about the way, it was organization was perfect, and the food was nice, caterers, and the support from other diaspora groups. Excellent.
Here we are at GNA's annual conference, and we find it inspiring.
I've learned a lot to be myself and achieve my goal and my dream. And one of the things that strike me is you must let yourself to be seen and to be heard.
GNA conference has been a lovely conference. It has been very informative and very impactful to me. I've learned a lot today.
Had a good time, and everybody appreciated the day, and it's been so nice, and the weather has been good. We weren't expecting it, but it's been very good.
Hello, my name is Samtin. I'm one of the UK Tibetan nurses. I'm the founder of the UK Tibetan Nurses Group. So I've been to the Ghanaian Nurses Association conference today. It was fantastic. I came to know through this the BAME WhatsApp group. And it's been beautiful, networking, connecting with other people, learning, beautiful music, dancing. The food was wonderful. It was an excellent conference. Thank you so much for making it possible.
The conference has been very successful, and what I'm taking away is to make myself to be seen and to be heard.
It's been wonderful.
inspiring, and I am in awe because a lot of hard work was put in it. And you know, this conference was planned within 4 months. So it was an ambitious conference.
It's been a wonderful conference, and many a times you attend these conferences and you're wondering, what are you really going to take away? There'll be very interesting topics that will be outlined, but the level of engagement, the substance, and the approach, you could feel that these are matters that matter to the nursing community in the UK, and not just the UK, but they talk about what they can do back home as well. I think discussions around empowering us, well, of course, these are nurses, but I feel I am part of the community now, empowering us to be upfront, to think about stepping up and taking advantage of opportunities that are there for everyone. We should shake away that culture of fear and always thinking our comfort zone is where we belong. And I think that was a very strong message. Education, education, education. For this being the first of DNA, I can only applaud them for what it takes to have such a wonderful conference together.